Hey everyone, this is Chris Hanson with eOne Solutions. I'm one of our senior consultants here at the company, and today we're going to take a look at a real-time integration between CRM and GP. What's different about this integration is it's a bi-directional setup, so that we're going to be sending data both from CRM to GP and then back to CRM at the same time on the same records. The scenario for this one is we want to use CRM as the starting point for our account or customer creation. So we're going to have the user create the account inside of CRM. Our real-time map will feed that to GP. It will come up with the new customer number or the new account number within GP, which will then be sent back to CRM as the final step. So it takes more than one map to do this process, and I'm going to show you guys how you might set that up in your own system or in a client system on production. What we've got first is I'm going to show you guys the two maps that we actually use on here. The first map is a real-time map that goes from CRM to GP. So the data source is pulling in from CRM, set up on the account, checking a couple fields on there to make sure they're filled in. Otherwise, it's a fairly basic real-time trigger. The destination is going to GP. It's going to the customer card. If I open up the mapping, again, it's a fairly straightforward mapping in this example where I'm bringing across most of the address info along with the customer name. The one thing that I'm doing a bit different is I'm using a calculated field to go ahead and come up with the next available customer number. So it's going to go ahead and grab that customer number at runtime, set it to that customer that it creates, which my second map will then pick up and send back to CRM to complete the loop. So not a lot to do with the mapping on here, so I'll go ahead and hit OK and save that. This has already been registered, so I'm just going to save that to close it down. And we'll take a look at the second map that we've got. This one is going from GP to CRM. I'm using a change data source on the customer record. So when that new record comes across from CRM, if it happens to be a new account, we're going to track that event that creates it, which allows us to capture that customer number and in turn send that customer number back to the CRM account on the destination side. So the mapping on the destination isn't very complicated. I'm using the account name as my key on here and what I'm grouping on, and then I'm providing the customer number to update that field that we didn't require them to fill in. So what allows me to run these two maps at the same time is the fact that on the first map, which is the real-time event, I set up a task that will run at the map success level. So this is going to go ahead and trigger off that second map that goes back and updates the account number. So even though the second map is a change data source and not the real-time option, this allows me to run it essentially as a real-time map, because the moment the first map completes successfully, it's going to call the second one to finish the process. Now I'll go ahead and hit clear on this and close it down, and what we should see is in CRM I have a new account that I was building on here. I was just finishing filling in the address information. So I'll hit done on that, and let's go ahead and save this record. So what should happen now is we've got a new account in CRM called Dues Electronics. My map should have picked up that save event and sent this across to GP and gave it a new customer number on there. So let's go ahead and pull open that account. I believe the prefix was CUST. There we go. 3217 is the latest option in there, so let's pull them open. All the info I filled in CRM, the primary address, the 123 Main Street, etc., pulled across, and what it did is it gave it a new customer ID in that sequence. So if I go back to CRM, we should go ahead and see that new customer ID that's present on here. So let's save that and flip back to CRM, and if I open up Dues Electronics, there we go. We've got customer 3217, which was part of our integration process on that. So that's one example of how you can set up multiple maps to send data in two directions between the same entities or the same record types between GP and CRM. You can do this for other entities and other records as well. You just have to plan out where you expect the data to be starting at and what process you want to take along the integration route and when you want each one to trigger. So I hope this helps some of you guys out when planning for your projects on there. If you have any questions, we've got the comments below. Otherwise, contact us through our website. Thanks and have a great day.